promotion booths set up in front of the student union or other outside spaces on campus? Why or why not?
I don't typically go to the union unless I need to go like to this like copy center or grab Starbucks. Sometimes I'll stop on the South Oval. I usually stop if it's like a multicultural organization because I want to talk to like the Indian Student Association had a booth up one time, and I remember I stopped and I talked with them a little bit, but that was more just because I wanted to get to know about their culture a little bit more.
Do you read flyers on poster boards in costumes in campus buildings? Why or why not?
Yes, usually, because that is another way I figure out what's going on campus, is I'll look at the boards, and usually it's because it's there. It's really easy to look at. Occupy your time for 5 minutes while you're waiting to go into a class. I'm not a big, like, my phone isn't special. I don't have Facebook on it or anything, and so it's just kind of text, call for communication purposes. So if I don't need to text anyone or call anyone, and I don't really look at my phone, and so it keeps me amused, I guess. It gives me something to read while everyone else is, on Facebook or Pinterest.
Do you read flyers on poster boards in your dorms and apartments?
I haven't really seen any. I mean, if they're like in a really obvious place, I might stop for a second and be like, oh, I see a keyword, I'm not interested in intramurals or
Do you search for special events or special campus events on Facebook, or does it just kind of show up on your newsfeed?
It generally shows up.
Okay.
So all the ones I'm interested in, at least.
Do you read the Facebook pages created by OU units, or like the one like the OU Facebook for like your major or something?
Yeah, like if the zoology department posts something, I usually see what's going on. Sometimes they'll have stuff about like their lecture series. A couple other clubs I'm in, they have their organization Facebook, and that keeps me updated too on like their events, when their meetings are and stuff. So I don't know. Yeah. That kind of answers the question.
Yeah, that's right. Do you use Twitter?
I have a Twitter. I really don't know how to use it. I don't have a special phone, so that kind of limits my use of Twitter.
Yeah. Do you read flyers on campus buses?
I don't use the buses.
Do you listen to local radio stations?
102.7. And then every time I come on, it's an Asian song that's like, I don't even know what it is. I came back to the States, and it's on every single time I get into my car.
That's so
funny. I'm like, what is this song?
Do you attend free concerts on campus?
No.
Do you attend football tailgates?
Sometimes. If I have time.
Which ones do you attend?
I usually try and go by USA because I have friends there,
Yeah.
and so I'll see what's going on. And then I just usually walk through them and say hi to the people I know. And I don't usually stay at one. I float around, and I see.
Just walk around.
Walk around.
Yeah. Do you attend any musical events in Norman or Oklahoma City?
I've been known to go to some of the musicals done by the OU theater department.
Okay.
I guess that would technically count as music related. That's about it.
Do you watch local television stations? If yes, which one?
I watch Channel 4 for the weather in the morning and the like brief overview of the news, and it's usually the Today Show.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if that's. I know it's a local channel, but they usually air the Today Show when I watch it. So.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you some questions about your background information, like just general questions about you. What was your age on your last birthday?
20, but I turned 21 on Friday. So.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
Next Friday? Or
next Friday.
Oh, okay.
A week from today.
Friday.
Yeah, next Friday.
What is your current employment status?
I'm part-time employee for the University of Oklahoma as an undergraduate teaching assistant and as a peer learning assistant tutor.
Okay, and then you're a full-time student as well?
Yes.
What are you a TA for?
I am a TA for evolution with Professor Fink.
Oh, that's
and then I tutor chemistry and Spanish.
Okay. So I've reached the end of the interview. Do you think there are any important questions? Do you think there are any important questions about riding a bicycle that I should have asked about, or topics we should have covered, but I didn't in this interview? Or is there like anything else that I should have asked?
Maybe, I mean, I kind of covered it because I had my own, like...
Your own bicycle life.
My own, like, shameless plugins.
Yeah.
But for maybe some other bikers, they won't think about, like, adding in, like, what they would want OU to do.
Uh-huh.
And so maybe that would be, like, another good question. Like, what do you think OU should do to help you? And I don't know, like, maybe, like I said, like, maybe a more awareness policy, like, make it more, like, I didn't know that website existed until you showed it to me.
Yeah, I didn't know it existed.
And I feel like pedestrians might need one, too.
Okay.
Directed directly, you know, like, how are you supposed to handle, you know, a campus where you do have a population of bikers? And because it needs to be education on both ends. It's not just the biker's fault.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that would be helpful, and also like maybe making it easier on campus for bikers to ride instead of like the tiny little lane. You told me about the changes that they're planning on making, and I'm really excited about that.